Boom shakalaka, with altcoin gains up double digits this week and the ETH merge on the horizon. Today's video, we're going to take a look at some of the best charts for altcoins and Ethereum, specifically discussing what we could be headed towards and how best to trade the ETH merge. You definitely want to stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video we're talking about altcoins and Ethereum, why we may be poised for an absolutely massive alt season, and how best to trade the ETH merge. Before we get into it, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell, push the like button. Come join us over on Twitter at the Crypto Love. Do that as well. If we take a look here on token metrics, we can see it is very clearly altcoin season right now. Altcoins are moving a lot more than Bitcoin at the moment. And if you want to find out the top coins, you could check out the indices, you could also check out the ratings, or you could head over to research and see the code reviews or the hidden gems to find out the top coins. There is a 1-week free trial down in the description. Now, we're getting straight into the charts today. There's a lot of very interesting charts for altcoins. So right now, altcoin market in the short-term rising structure is very familiar long-term setup. Breakouts likely result in a strong continuation. As we can see here, this is 2013 to 2017 altcoin market cap. Very, very similar to what we're seeing now. We have the double bounce, this blue and yellow bounce. We saw the same thing back in here, 2013, 2017, before the price took off. Now, before that giant bounce, there was a very large peak, and then it kind of came down. Same thing that we saw here. And there isn't correlated DXY charts that we see same type of thing happening. Now, we need to wait for the DXY chart to continue down, but that happening, it would be likely that altcoins would continue up. Ethereum right now having a nice bump and run reversal. ETH is currently showing the same bump and run pattern Bitcoin had in 2018 and 2019. Until the merge, ETH is definitely taking the lead. So as we can see, this is Bitcoin's bump and run pattern. Basically what happens is we have the bump phase and then we have the run phase. Well, same thing here. We have the lead in, we have the bump phase, and look at this, the run phase. How high will it run? Well, who knows? Now, if we take a look at here, ETH closed back over its 20 weekly EMA after a very familiar correction. Positive implications for the altcoin market. We have a 1, 2, 3, 4 peaks. Same thing on the RSI, dropping 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the breakout. Well, we saw the same thing here, 1, 2, 3, 4 peaks, and 1, 2, 3, 4 on the RSI with the corresponding breakout. Look at what happened after that fourth one. Massive rally. We see Ethereum compared to Bitcoin, comparing it to 2016, 2017. He posted this monthly fractal a month ago. Time for an update. The first markup, consolidation, correction, bounce. Second markup, 100% extension on the Fibonacci target. If we take a look here, we have the first markup, consolidation, correction, and then 100% on the Fibonacci. Now we see the same thing right here. We have first markup, consolidation, correction, and then 100% up. That could put Ethereum's price much higher than where it is right now on the ETH Bitcoin comparative. So we could see an explosion in Ethereum and altcoins while Bitcoin relatively standing still, because Ethereum has found major resistance breakout. 1730 should turn into support. So after it found support here, it broke down below there, and then finding support above, it should break out. Next target roughly $3,500. Ethereum right now is looking at multi-year resistance. The Ethereum dominance is trying to break the 5-year multi-year resistance line to the upside. If it does that, that could be absolutely huge, because we have an ascending triangle right here. If we can break out of that to the upside, it's going to be very, very big for Ethereum. And if we take a look at here, 2016, 2017 versus right now, we see the same pattern. We continue to follow the structure of the last cycle perfectly, and most people are in disbelief. $5,000 plus Ethereum is not just a meme. So we have a rise leading into a bulge to the downside, and then we have a 1-2 bounce on the upside, another bulge to the downside, and then once we break that line that has been support and resistance, once we break that line to the upside, massive rally to the upside. And wherever ETH goes, altcoins go as well. So with altcoins, you should pay attention when the blue line crosses the red line in the stock RSI down here on the bottom. Each time this has happened in 2015 and 2019, the altcoin market made some incredible moves upward in the following months. Now, if you notice here, we just had a cross happening right now. Well, let's take a look at the previous crosses. We have the double cross here. There was a small move and then a giant move. And then previously, cross here, small move, giant move. So with these crosses, following these crosses, generally, these can be very, very large altcoin moves. The 20 EMA is about to cross a 50 EMA, exactly as in the last cycle. We were in the mid-cycle correction. The second impulse wave started the cross. So if we take a look, we have double bottom, we have impulse wave, and then we have some correction consolidation, and then we have another impulse wave. Well, we had another double bottom back here in 2019, 2020. Before, was this just the consolidation wave, similar to right here? Are we at the same point here? Does this lead us to a much, much larger impulse wave number 2 coming up? It certainly could, because we've only broken through the 2014 trend line 3 times. 2 times there were fake outs. This time essentially had to retest the all-time high of 2017, 2018. After the retest in 2017, the biggest alt season began. So after this retest right here, giant alt season. We're on the verge of another very big move, because this is only broken out a couple times. We have the fake out, we have retest of this trend line, and then again fake out, retest before absolutely massive alt season. The cycle repeats the last time. The only difference is much bigger because more money has to flow into the target. So we have the first impulse, we have a little correction, second impulse, and then we have the first impulse again. Is this the correction, only much larger, with much more money flowing into the market now that everybody knows about cryptocurrencies? This could absolutely happen, especially with the ETH merge happening. Now, how do you trade the ETH merge? And this is an article that I would recommend all of you guys reading. It takes 15 minutes to read. It is a little bit long. You can scan down to the bottom to find the summary, but it is worth reading the whole thing because Arthur Hayes does a great job. I've really liked his articles recently. He's very thorough in his analysis of things, and then comes down to some very interesting conclusions. So basically, conclusions with this article are the ETH merge. This could very likely be a buy the rumor, sell the news. So we all know the ETH merge is happening in September. It may be worth buying all the way up until the merge actually happens in September, and then selling at that point, or at least selling part of your portfolio at that point. However, because of all of the things that are happening with Ethereum, and particularly these charts that we've gone over, the setup for Ethereum and altcoins, the amount of money that could flow into the market, because of all of these things, this may be something where if we sell at the time of the merge, well, then we might miss out on the whole giant alt season 3.0. So what does that lead me to do? Well, I'm not particularly trading it. I'm kind of a hodler with Ethereum. But if I was to trade it, and again, I'm not putting my money behind this, so take this with a grain of sand. But if I was to trade this, yeah, I would probably be buying a lot more ETH right now and then selling most of it, or at least half of it, right before the merge. But I still think that the price will go up after the merge, because I think for ETH, this is similar to what happens with Bitcoin halving, where everybody knows the date, everybody knows the price goes up, and still after it, the price goes up a little bit before, and still after it, the price goes up even higher. So those are my thoughts on how to trade the ETH merge. I would definitely recommend reading this article and figuring out what you would do yourself. That's all for today's episode. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. I will catch you guys later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.